And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a closure throw, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
180. 180.
risk into the game here to Chase Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the 37. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Gun. Shot. Right 80. Shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Got that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Shot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Shot. Right 80. 11. Shot.
From the gun, again to Brown. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11.
That's good for the Bengals.
Burrow on 1st down. Right side cut by Higgins. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
11 mighty.
Bengals first down.
Brown on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
12. Get set. Right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. He goes to the hurry-up offense here. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry-up here. Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Gun. 11, mighty.
Here's Brown again. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Bengals finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Chiefs with 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing. You're getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and And I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yellow. I'll go wide. Nice.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Drops back. Needs an open man. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Motion man left is Brown. Mahomes to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
12.
Burrow now on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On 2.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
That one connects. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go. 11, Mike. Right, 80.
Again, it's Burrow. And oh, he got it! Interception! Drew Tranquil with the pick.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make has consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. Taking a deep shot here. They get it right back. That's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. exciting moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go, here we go.
6-yard line.
Can. 11, empty.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brown. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard gain. It's
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Working quickly here.
a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down. At the 32.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 3.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. And it's caught. Chase has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Run with Brown. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Gotta go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
11.
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast.
11 empty.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Brown. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find Pager.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. He puts everything behind this one. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
A pickup on the play of 54 yards. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
1st down throw, Mahomes. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go.
4th down, Burrow. Throw caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds very close to that marker, but it looks a tad short. Oh, and it is. That's a turnover on down.
43.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running left with Pacheco. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
3rd and long for Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. He'll throw it. He gets it to Rice. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. He's back to throw. He's got Gesicki complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's good.
Going with Brown on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals losing by 7. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3,
and that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Setting up to pass. They'll get this one to Brown. And they get this down to the 28. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
That's another Bengals.
They'll try it right with Brown. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Free play here. Let's see what he does. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Penalty helps the offense out, but still 4th down to figure out.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Desperation time here. Burrow gets enough for that first down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to P-Ryan. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Here he is to throw. And they pull it off. A touchdown. Get to the final moments. And now overtime for a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He finds Brown right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's a heater go deep, middle of the field.
I'll tell you what, Kane, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are stuck on the return. So a turnover on the final play of regulation, and this game is not over yet. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Running back sent in motion. First throw of overtime now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Hey, 43, 40, 15.
Here's 2nd and 7. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 from the 41.
I don't need to. 15.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Right back to Pacheco. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Throwing now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. We're all at the 33 for first down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals take possession right along the 25-yard line. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin. Offensively can't happen. This cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick in this game, and let's go celebrate.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. 16 yards on the play. And it's sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. He's going deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lets one fly deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now a give left side to Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 23-yard line.
Gun.
Trying again, following the sack. Connecting on the slant. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete out to the right. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
11.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's got room to run. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. This has been the overtime that will not end, partner, and it's going to keep going to yet another possession as they force a key fumble there.
Oh, somebody eventually has got to make the play that ends this thing, right? The defense, well, they just did its part to keep it going. Now it's another chance for their teammates to go finish the deal.
He finds Pacheco out in the backfield. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
From the 45 on second down. Get some space around midfield. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Bryant inside the 20. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down run by Pacheco. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Try to run with Pacheco. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Trying again with Pacheco. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And now the entire game rests on his next kick. This just 21 yards down the pipe. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Cincinnati.